Best location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Olynyk is out there with Bay. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Here's Cunningham. A 10-footer finds the target. Here's Suggs. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ross on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Ross finds Carter. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Bay. Stewart with the bounce pass. Cunningham looking it over. And the basket by Jackson.
I tell you what, Jackson is a lot stronger than you realize until you see him up close. Also great at just staying in control and finishing those tough shots. And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work. Now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
And you got to admire the speed of Jackson. He's a nightmare in the open floor. Just has a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here is Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Outside Jackson, pass to Bay. Here's Olynyk, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistently when he has the room to let it fly.
Ross against Jackson. Suggs with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Isaac. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Ross against Jackson. Ross with the steal. And here is Suggs. Fires top of the key. Bay pulls it in.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Wagner passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
And how about Isaac there making himself a big target? Tough to match up with him in these open floor situations.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Wendell Carter. Bamba comes in for Isaac. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And a different look here for the Pistons. Trey Lyles checked in for Stewart. Davis Bertans comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Langston Galloway's checked in for Josh Jackson. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham.
Even when the D is playing off of a mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot there.
The drive by Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And Joseph kicks to Galloway. Poked away, taken away by Anthony. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Wagner. Bamba passes to Wagner. Bertans grabs the board.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Driving in. Galloway, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And Joseph kicks to Bertans. Pass to Galloway. Will it go? Connects from three-point range.
I like the confidence from the guard. Galloway, he shows no fear in shooting off the pass.
To the right side. Fultz against Lyles. Jordan, the shake. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bertans kicks to Joseph. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And a misplay. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Bertans for 3. No good on that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, Jordan is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. Second shot opportunity. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pistons trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Bay with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Bay, no good. Well, Orlando shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Now the pass to Wagner. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Fultz has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
He has to keep draining it from deep. When Fultz is locked in from there, it helps his confidence.
Pass to Bay. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal swing.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet were set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham, he's checked in for Bay. Here's Isaac. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Isaac. And the Magic lead by 12.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Cunningham. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Isaac against Lyons. Outside, Joseph. Over Anthony. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Joseph. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Terrence Ross comes in for Bamba. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Lyles. Olynyk comes in for Douglas Bertans. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Langston Galloway.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cunningham passes to Jackson. And here's Stewart. Outside, Joseph. The feed now to Olynyk. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Ross.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ross against Jackson. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Again, the Magic score. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, then that puts even more pressure on the defense. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Bay's checked in for the Pistons. Outside Jackson. Bay against Ross. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Cunningham. Over Carter. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Isaac, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's the floater. Carter down low. He's against Olynyk, and it's Carter missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Anthony's checked in for Ross. And then for Detroit, Bertanis, he's checked in for Olynyk, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Josh Jackson. Cunningham kicks to Galloway. And he drives in, trying to end the drought. Stewart misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, out in front of the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. We've got Josh Jackson. Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham. And it's Bay in at the small forward. And it's sent back by Isaac. Wagner kicks to Ross. Out to Carter. And he banks in the lane. Carter's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jackson. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge game. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And Wendell Carter, the big man out of Duke, he's done a good job improving his distribution.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, not a playmaker by any means. He's learned to pass well inside. He created a lot of chances for his teammates. Well, that's pretty nice work there as a role man. Olynyk executing to perfection.
And Suggs throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Cunningham. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. They get a hand on it. Isaac with the steal. Ross on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Feeds it to Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Jalen Suggs.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Wendell Carter. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Vaughn. Detroit also making some changes. Isle comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. So for the Pistons, Davis Bertans comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Bay. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Outside, Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Bamba. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Suggs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Galloway. They can't stop the run with that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Pertinis, and stolen by Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And Detroit with a change here, too. Thornwell's checked in. Pistons shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Lyles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure.
Shot's good by Anthony.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Joseph, the pass to Lyles. Anthony against Joseph. To the wing right side. To the inside. Lyles kicks to Joseph. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jordan finds Anthony, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Terrence Ross. That's his second personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting for Detroit, Corey Joseph. Taking
And the first one drops for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Wagner's subbed in for Ross. Stewart checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Sindarius Thornwell. Fultz against Joseph. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, it's Galloway. Traps in the tray.
Langston Galloway.
Galloway has got his second bucket of the night.
A dependable shooter from outside the arc. You can tell Galloway really believes in his 3-ball.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Magic delivering the blowout. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Gary Harris. Johnson is out there with Carter. And it's Okeke in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And what I like about Galloway is that he knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. He's a dependable player.
Anthony, the pass to Okeke. Out to Anthony. To the paint. Trying to get open is Carter. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Anthony. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Anthony. It's deflected. Outside Jackson. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Count it.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
The drive by Anthony, and the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And, well, Detroit shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Now here's Hayes. Guarded closely. And the call will be against Alize Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Pass to Olynyk. Harris against Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Jackson kicks to Doumbouya. No good from outside. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Carter, the pass to Okeke. And Frank Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harris, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes to Bay. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Dumboya.
And you have to think that Sekou Dumboya, starting in the league at a young age, presented some unique challenges.
Yeah, Greg, it can't be easy being one of the less experienced guys out there. But luckily for him, he's got nothing but potential. He just needs to learn how to use his physical tools and athleticism.
And Orlando making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and then for Detroit, Trey Lyles checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and Thornwell subbed in for Bay. Hampton dishes to Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now, here's Hampton. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Hayes with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thornwell kicks to Lyles. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Okeke passes to Jordan. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, I've seen what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Orlando's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Jonathan Isaac.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Okeke, and the layup falls.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Dumboya. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Okeke passes to Jordan. Out to Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for
That's good from Harris.
Gary Harris taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Hayes. And So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We know how important these are. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
And you protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.